Hello and welcome to episode 4 of series 2 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So Gabi's having a tough time, as we saw in the last episode. Things have gone very, very cold for him. Goals-wise, starts-wise, it's just not happening. And Benfica, well, it's not really happening for them as well. We're in 4th position, so not the end of the world, but as is happening apparently in real life, according to Benfica fans who've commented on the videos. Thank you to all of the Benfica fans who've joined this channel. Glad to see you all on board. I'm learning a lot of Portuguese, or mainly learning how little I know about Portugal and Portuguese. But anyway, you can all help me with that as we go. But yeah, Benfica not playing so well. Obviously, they got absolutely battered in the Champions League. In fact, before the 5-0 collapse against Basel in the Champions League, Gabi had a little bit of a scrap, a little bit of a disagreement with fellow Brazilian Jardel, the big old centre-back. Let's go and take a look at the footage now. Let's analyse what happened. So here they are. It looks pretty innocuous. There's Gabi there in the middle. He's a short guy, isn't it? Oh, there comes Jardel. He's a big guy. I think he's saying, "Oh, what have you done with my beard oil? You mug. Oh, you mugging me? Look, come on, let me at him. Let me at him. I'll do you. I'll put one. I'll lay one. All right. I'm done. All right, I'm done. I think it's Julio Cesar in there, playing as Peacemaker. Who knows what they were talking about? It looks like handbags to me. Nothing more. And then they're back to their game of keep away. So it can't be that bad. But what it definitely does show is that, much like in the last episode, Gabi's having a bit of a tough time. He didn't get on at all in the Champions League defeat. He's barely played much. We always said, exactly the same as the problem we're having here, that he's in a team with a lot of good strikers. It's going to be difficult to start, and when he does start, he's going to need to perform. And we did that to begin with. We scored 4 goals in the first 4 games. We seem to be a pretty consistent starter, and then the performances have dropped off, and now we are warming the bench. So in this episode, with the minutes we're given, which I'm expecting to be pretty small, if we go to my data, we can see that we're still only at 57% manager trust level. We've seen in the past that unless you're in the sort of high 60s, 70s, you're not going to start every game unless you're playing really well. We did start really well. Scored 5 in 12. Last 3 or 4 games haven't been many minutes, so still a pretty decent strike rate. But yeah, as in real life, when given the chances, he's going to need to perform. And well, we're going to have to try that today. So we're going to start on the bench, I'm sure, for this game. Hopefully we get a chance against Belenenses. Let's get into it. Every time I seem to learn about a new Benfica player, Jardel being the one today that I didn't really know much about, it seems like they're all Brazilian. I don't know what percentage of players for Benfica are Brazilian. It's like Shakhtar Donetsk. They're all Brazilian as well. I mean, hopefully it would help, I would guess, in terms of tying the squad together, in terms of harmony, you'd think. But, you know, those fiery South Americans, they can argue, as Jardel and Gabi look to have been doing in real life. We don't know how things are going behind the scenes in this series, but he needs to perform better. There's no doubt about that. Let's go. Come on. Oh, dear. And Freddie gets Belenenses off the mark. And Benfica's woes continue. Oh, dearie me. There is Jardel, the man we were talking about. Let's take a look at that. Post-mortem on this one. Simple passing from Belenenses. Edge of the box. It's good work there. Early cross is in, and the defending there is terrible. And Julio Cesar, he won't be pleased with that either. Things just aren't clicking at the moment for Benfica. We can't be slipping any further down the league if we want to be getting in those Champions League spots, which we obviously definitely do. Oh no. And it's 2 here. Juanto grabs the second, and it's all going to shit. For Benfica, I can't believe how badly we're playing. This is truly awful. Easily knocked around. Oh, the defensive header away. Straight back into the path of the Belenenses player. And that's 2-0 here. Well, at least that gives Gabi maybe a better chance of getting on in this second half. A goal now would be useful. Jimenez just puts it wide. Well, hopefully we get to see Gabi now, and he needs to do a lot if he does get a chance. He had to have a shot on goal. Rui Vitoria's side are in dire straits at the moment. How? With the quality that we've got, we shouldn't be losing. Even away from home, dearie me. So the good thing about being 2 goals down at half time is we do get a chance, but the bad thing about that is that we seem to be getting a chance at right midfield, which is not ideal. We're going to try and be fairly strict with ourselves, stay in position, trying to get in the right areas that a right midfielder should be. Ball comes in. Oh, good effort. So it's going to be really hard for us to get involved as a right midfielder. I was just thinking before this game, when we do get on, we're going to play off the shoulder a bit more. We're going to play as a more orthodox striker, try and use his pace to get in behind the defenders, not so much now. And actually, we should be really probably getting back here. Oh, Juanto does get it in. Who do you Cesar? That's a poor clearance. Oh, it's not even away. Just get it. Oh, whoa, that is panic there. I think that says a lot for Benfica's mindset at the moment. Nothing's going right. And with hours worth of time, he just put it straight out for a corner. Deary me. It'll be Miguel Rosa now with the in-swinging corner for Belenenses. Gabi's first touch of the game is a good defensive header away. Still not cleared, and Rosa will take it under... Oh my god. Oh, you're kidding! What the hell was that? These guys are now a national embarrassment. Not a national... Well, they are. It's embarrassing for the whole nation of Portugal and Brazil and any other players that are playing for Benfica. That was just awful. What is going on? Oh, it's hilarious. Jesus Christ. Is it time for a move? Do we need to get a move already? We can't be leaving already, can we? We don't want to be involved in a sinking ship. Belenenses, are they going to rub our face in it anymore? Oh my god, this is brutal! And it's 4 here. Oh my word. This is some collapse from Benfica. Gabi not being able to get in the game at all, but it's not his fault. He's come on, and this defence, this Benfica defence, so many quality players have just given up. I just am lost for words. Gabi gets a good interception, and now he's away. Oh, he can't get. I can't do anything at the moment with him. This is painful stuff here. Ball in. Is it going to be 5? Just the defenders just have clocked out today. I don't think they ever clocked in the first place. This has been incredible. Freddie grabs his 3rd. Oh my god. Well, at least Gabi can't be blamed for this, but what I would say as a negative for Gabi is I think pretty much every pass, we've had about maybe 3 opportunities to do so, has been misplaced. Good run this time from Gabi. So we're going to be looking at 4, maybe a 4.5. In the 45 minutes we've had out on the bloody right side of midfield, which we do not play there. Well, that is full time here, and in the words of the great Tim Sherwood, you cannot legislate for the capitulation. And Rui Vitoria will be wondering how a capitulation of this sort was possible from a defence that won him the league, a Champions League standard defence. And there was just very little of anything even close to defending today. I dread to think what rating Gabi got. Yeah, it's a 4.5 as we expected. Barely able to string a pass. I mean, we only had like 2 or 3 touches. And when we did get it, we often missed the passes. We tried too much. This is just all going horribly, horribly wrong. I mean, we did get a full 45, but we got it at right midfield, which is no good. Our Belenenses have gone above us now. They were below us. Goal difference of only 2. I don't know how we're still in 5th. So we've got a nice long break now before we play against Braga. We are at home. We need a win here. Gabi will be on the bench. Or on the bench. Oh, God. Getting any minutes at all is obviously what we need, but getting minutes out in right midfield is not what we need. Not only is he left-footed, he's very much a goal scorer. It's just not going to work for us out there. We don't want to be tracking back. He's not that sort of player. Oh, dear. I mean, if that's the only minutes we get, I don't know, would I rather have 45 minutes at right midfield or rather have the last 15 as a strike? I don't know. At the moment, we need to be starting games, and we're just not getting those chances. And we won't if we keep playing the way we have. Oh, well, there we go. Servi, a little bit of light in the darkness for Benfica. That's a beautiful finish from the winger. Put that lovely, lovely finish there into the top left-hand corner. It was good build-up. Jonas dribbling. That's a lovely ball outside of the boot. And half-time here, and everything looking good for Benfica. I still haven't changed the stadium names. Need to do that. I'm realistically never going to remember to do that, but let's just ignore that for now. But on a more positive note, we are ahead for the first time in a long time. Unlikely to see Gabi at half-time as we are ahead, but hopefully if we do get to him, it'll be up front and we can get a goal. We just need to find the back of the net. He's just lost all of his mojo recently, and sitting on the bench isn't going to help. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a great finish from Coca. Just thinking this game's still finally in the balance. Will Gabi get a chance? Will Rui Vitoria decide he needs a little bit more legs up front? maybe to finish it off, but now this game is anyone's for the taking. And that was a great finish to draw things level. Oh, little foot feint there. That was nice, but the finish, unerring. Perfect past Julio Cesar. Come on, Gabi. We need you now. No, okay. Oh, yes, we are on, but fucking left midfield. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rui! I don't want to play here. Okay, Gabi with a bit of space to run into now. See what we can work. He's got options. One of them is Jonas making the run into the box. No, it's not. It's Jimenez. Can't take it under control, but it will fall to him. The shot comes in. Gabi nowhere near the rebound. Don't know what I'm doing out there. Oh, God damn it. It's a good ball, though, actually. Gabi wants it through the centre. Little layoff into Jonas. Now he makes the run. Layoff. He's got to hit this one. Oh, maybe I should have taken a touch. But it's set up nicely for Gabi there. Keeper looked like he wasn't sure about it. Definitely needed to be hitting the target there, though. That's disappointing in the end. Should have been there. That's my man. That's my... Where's the defender going? Polino into the... Oh, my God. What was the defender doing there? Lovely ball listening to Gabi. Turns his man. Simple layoff. One more. One more. Gabi's going to get there. Yes! Gabriel Barbosa. And he's in there. 2 minutes into extra time. And that is what we needed in so many different ways. Sniffing around. It was good play in the build-up. He's looked sharp since coming on. I like this grey kit as well. Oh, that is a relief. It's good footwork there. Simple layoff. He wanted it back again. The ball would have been on, but then he was the first to react to some poor defending. And we've snatched 3 points. When it looked like maybe it was going to be the opposition who came through with the win today. But that's a poacher's goal. Right place, right time. Finish on his weaker foot. Yes, come on. And that will be the last action of the half. And in a final twist to what was looking to be a really disappointing draw, another home draw. And it's Gabi the hero today. And he embraces... Is that Jardel? Maybe... I don't think it is. But he embraces his teammates. He'll be happy to see him on the pitch again. That's his 5th goal of the season. And he'll be wondering why he's not getting more starts. Obviously, it wasn't the best goal in the world, but you've got to be there. And he was when it counted. Very pleased with that. Very pleased. And we'll come on. It's going to be a man of the match performance. A 7 for Gabi. It's exactly what we needed. If we can get a start now, maybe in the cup. Start getting up to somewhere around 60-ish. Manager approval rating. And then things will start to improve. Definitely. Big win. Important win. Back up to 3rd. Still 10 points behind Porto. Looks like we're playing for Champions League spots. Porto have only conceded 1 goal. I mean, what are we meant to do against that? We've conceded 10. 10 goals. It's a hell of a lot of goals. So we're up to 59 now. That's actually pretty decent. The question is, only 3 days later, will we get a start against Estoril? We're on the bench. Okay. It's all right. It's okay. I think the thing to remember is coming in and starting all those games at the beginning, that was a rarity for Become a Legend, and a rarity in real life. He's never going to come in and displace any 2 of the 3 sort of existing strikers for Benfica. He was always going to have to try and work his way into the side. We started so strongly that he got the starts he needed early on, but as things dropped off, it was expected he'd be on the bench. This is where we would still expect to be now. Performances coming off the bench, so we just need to keep doing what we do, scoring goals, and it was good to get that one there. And now against Estoril, who are 14th in the league, surely another 3 points should be on the card. Let's go. So we're back at home, and considering how far away we are from first place, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, is it? I cannot see it happening at all. We just need to keep playing well and try and secure those Champions League spots. That's all we can do at this point. Oh, no. There's an early goal here for Estoril, only 23 minutes in, and we seem to be struggling from any sort of ball, any sort of crossed ball from corners, crosses like that. Plenty of defenders in there. Luis and Jardel, though, absolutely nowhere near that, and not a good start again. Oof, how did that go? That was a save. Oh my God. Double save of the year there. This really shows how maybe there's a bit of bad luck involved in our performances, but that was incredible. So it's half time here at the Estadio de Luz, and I cannot imagine the Benfica fans will be very pleased with how we're playing again today. Although we've dominated possession, we've had more chances, and there's been very little in the way of light here. I imagine Estadio de Luz is a stadium of light. Well, we are playing like Sunderland, so that's pretty spot on. Come on, Gabi, let's have a full 45 as a striker. Come on, Vitoria, you've seen him score. You know he's got the instinct. Let him unleash that instinct. Well, we are on, but it's going to be left midfield again. But rest assured, we will not be playing as a left midfielder. Gabi is going to be playing as a third striker. There's no doubt about that. Will we be tracking back? Maybe. I mean, we are now. Zester will bring it forward. He'll be looking to put a ball into the box. Edge of the box. Oh, Rodriguez gets away from his man. That could easily have gone to Andrade. Gabi making the run. Oh, beautiful. Into Gabi. Goal! Oh, great save. There wasn't much we could do in terms of runs there. We had to keep the straight line that we were doing. Just expect Jonas to make the right decision, and he did. Stepped inside. Lovely ball. First touch away. I mean, that is a top-class save. That should have been 1-0 there, or 1-1 even. Well, one back. Oh, he keeps it in really nicely there. One more out here. Not the one I wanted, but we can slip that through into the... Oh, another amazing save. And that should have been 1-1. This is it. Last chance here. 30 seconds left in the game. Gabi's pulled out wide. Slip it down the line now into Jonas, presumably. Gabi wants it back. He'll hit it with the right... Oh, that was a good effort. Always going to be difficult from that angle. And that is game over here. Oh, I should have worked it a little bit more. Gabi played well, but not well enough. He did have the chance to draw things level. At the beginning of the second half, he couldn't take it. It was a good performance as a substitute. Only a 5.5 though. Oh dear. I mean, the only thing we can hope for is that Rui Vitoria knows that changes need to be made. With some of these performances, we've already seen the league slip away. That'll see us now, I'm sure, 13 points behind the leaders. It's just not happening. So why not change things up? A home loss to 14th place Estoril. That sees us drop down into 5th. Oh my god. 11 points now off Porto. It's embarrassing. 6 points behind the Lisbon rival Sport. I mean, it's just all gone to shit. And you can't even blame Gabi because he's not playing. Give him a full 90 and I guarantee that we wouldn't be losing these games. So will we get a run out against Spurs today in the Champions League? That seems to be where we're doing our best work at the moment, and we are in the starting lineup. Good. I always thought we would get a chance in the Cup. That generally tends to be how it works. This is where we can really show our worth. It shouldn't be difficult at the moment considering how badly we're playing. All we need to do is score some goals. We do need to... Oh, they've got Gazzaniga in goal. No, Lloris is on the bench, not even starting. Up against Sanchez, Dyer and Vertonghen at the back. It's going to be difficult, but we are playing as a striker and on a green arrow as well. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So with a Champions League goal already to his name, Gabi will be very pleased to be getting a start. And for the home fans, he's going to want to score again here. He's been playing well when given the chance. That's what's so frustrating. So with a full 90, hopefully, this is where we really need to show Rui Vitoria that you cannot keep starting Jimenez. He's not playing well enough. Gabi is your man. Gabi, lovely ball out. And that'll find the winger. Got Son with him. Gabi wants it again. It's not going to be Gabi's ball though. It's bloody Salvio again. Oh, it snuck through to Jonas. So close there. Oh, that's a pen. Pen. What? He got the... That's ridiculous. Gabi, well, we're going to keep looking for those balls over the top, but he was pulled down there by Dyer. Purposely or not, we'd got away from the defender. We were favourites to get to that, and then he was taken out. Gabi steps inside, decent effort, first of the game into Gazzaniga. We're taking too many long shots. That is definitely a problem for us at the moment. We need to be getting close to the goal. It's nice to have a go at those long shots, but they're very rarely going to work, and... we saw in the last game, I think there were a few chances where actually we were in a good position. We could have worked it closer to the goal. We didn't. The long shot was tried and it just didn't work. Gabi, good run there. Oh, get out of the way. Lovely ball into Gabi. Steps inside on his right foot. Yes! Come on! That is exactly what I'm talking about. We get close to the goal. We get goals. And Gabi, well, that was beautiful. And that sees us up here at home in the Champions League. Jonas got in the way there. It made its way through, though. And that was a good bit of interplay between the two Brazilians. Little fake shot to take him away from Vertonghen. And then finishing again on his right foot. Just get him near the goal. I think that's the key. It was a great run there. Lovely interplay. Fake shot inside was beautiful. And then it's a finish of great quality on his weaker foot. Lovely. That's what we needed. And Kudu now. Tottenham looking to get a goal back before the half. And Kudu steps away from his man nicely. He's going to go back. No, he isn't. He's going to cross it into Eriksson with the header. Julio Cesar, out of character recently, manages to actually make a save. He's not been in the best form. And I don't know what the left back was doing there. And Kudu, too easy. It's Eriksson who somehow gets up ahead of the centre back. Gets the header in. The Dane, though, unable to just quite sneak it past Cesar. But it's now Eriksson again over this corner. This will be the last play of the second half. Wilshire's there. He can't get to it. And Kudu edge of the box. His shot deflected out. And it'll be another corner here. This is a good spell of pressure. Just to push Benfica all the way up to half-time. It will be Eriksson now with the in-swinger. Wanyama's there. Good jump from him. It's well headed away. Time up now. Dembele into the box. Son, edge of the box. He'll hit it. Unconvincing goalkeeping again there from Julio Cesar. But it was enough to keep us ahead going into half-time. And it's Gabi who scored the goal that separates the sides. And it was a really well taken one. Just as I was complaining that we're taking too many long shots, we got the ball in the box. Cheeky little dummy inside of Vertonghen. Even though he's one of the best centre-backs in world football, we just couldn't quite handle it. And the finish was beautiful. More of that, please, Gabi, in the second half. Jack Wilshere now. Finds a bit of space. Right-footed ball into Harry Kane. Takes it down on the chest. That's dangerous. That's a chance you'd expect him to do better with. Harry Kane unable to work Julio Cesar. Good touch on the chest. Horrible to think of Jack Wilshere putting in balls of that quality into Harry Kane. It makes me actually physically sick. Long ball again, looking for Gabi. Vertonghen's there, but we've nicked it back. That's never. Didn't touch him, ref. No, it's not. Oh, it's a yellow card. Elbows flailing it must have been. And Eric Dyer, England international. It's one of Gabi's strong arms to the face. That's unfortunate. Didn't need the yellow card here. We're playing so well, and that's annoying to get a yellow card for one of them. Fallen kindly to Gabi now, and now he can run. He's got Jonas making the run with him. Slips it outside to his counterpart. The ball in is a good one. He's going to let it fall. Oh, he was so close to that. Stuck out a hopeful leg. Couldn't quite connect. That's poor, though. Gabi steps inside. He'll curl this one. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. Jonas had made a good run. Awful clearance from Gazzaniga. And that little step back inside was beautiful. Maybe the ball into Jonas would have been good. He tried to curl it. It's not far off. And there it is. And we're through to the knockout rounds. And it's Gabi goal that sees us go through. What a contribution there from the Brazilian who's been pushed out of this side. There's been spats. There's been disagreements. Rui Vitoria didn't seem to have much faith in him, but he gave him a start in a really important Champions League game. And he came through with the goods with a lovely, well-taken goal. Sees us go through to the knockout stage. I think Tottenham might just sneak through. It depends on how AC Milan have done. But Gabi with another man of the match performance. How could you not start him from now on? I don't think you could not start him. So there we go. And AC Milan beat Zagreb. And it's going to be AC Milan going through. That makes it all the sweeter. Sad not to see Jack Wilshere get any further in the cup. But other than that, very pleased with how this has worked out. And Benfica undefeated in the group stages. Only we could replicate that form in the league. And we're up to 78. That's an improvement, definitely. 80s for attacking prowess, ball control and dribbling. Speed has gone up, explosive power due to go up. Finishing has just improved as well. We're on to 79. The stamina still the issue. Close to 72 though, that's looking good. So, Gabi, 2 man of the match performances. Goals to win 2 games. And we're starting in the league, finally. Right, we need to make this count now. This is it. Final game of the episode. Scoring in the league. Let's give Rui Vitoria exactly what he wants. We're on 60% manager approval rating, so this is it. This is where we need to just Just keep playing well. We're up front again with Jonas. Yellow arrow. It's not ideal, but I think we can do something here. So we're away at Vitoria de Guimarães. I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation as well. Gabi is starting to show the form he showed in the first few games. Popping up with important goals. I think that's the key thing. None of them have been particularly beautiful goals. We've not scored any screamers, but they've all been vital for Benfica's play in the Champions League and in the league. Managed to salvage some points in the league. Now we need to get 3 points. A good solid 3 points to get us out of this slump. Gabi will turn now. Slip it down the line into Jonas. He's on his bike back into the box. Oh, wasn't going to come to him. Had to force it. Make it ours. It's going to fall now onto the right foot. Oh, another great... The amount of world-class saves that have prevented us scoring hatfuls of goals is ridiculous. Gabi lays it off. Ball back through. Cannot find a Benfica player. Oh, apparently that's a fair tackle. It's done really well there. Keeps possession nicely. Ball out wide now. Gabi's made the run into the box. Will we find him here? It's a header in. Oh, off the line. With the rebound. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Great work from Gabi in the build-up there. He won the ball back. Kept it alive. And he made his way into the box. It was great work inside. Lovely ball into Gabi. The first shot headed, and the second shot, the defender got a touch to it. 3 or 4 really great efforts so far from Gabi. He's looking to really stamp his place, his authority. Good run from deep. It's come through. The keeper off the line. Oh, how did he miss that? I don't believe that. That was... It's not going to be our day today. I can already feel it. That looked... How did he miss that? That was... He was on the line. It was a tap-in. He really would have had to have worked hard to hit the post there if he'd been trying. That is ridiculous. Gabi takes it in his stride. Has to check back. Plays it out nicely. And now Jonas. Gabi wants it inside. He's got one to aim for. Cuts back in. Still Gabi now. Tries to play it back out. That's not the right ball. That was badly done. Oh, but it's found his way through to him now. Now he'll hit it with the right foot off the... I don't believe it. I simply do not believe it. This is getting ridiculous. We've hit the post. We've had saves. We've somehow missed a tap-in on the line. And he hit that one so nicely. That should have been the first goal, surely. I can't work out if we're not going to score or there's definitely a goal coming. Something is seriously up at the moment. Oh, Gabi with the back heel. It's delightful. And now his way is made into the box. It's chipped up to the far post. Oh, Miguel gets a foot to it. I mean, a hand to it. One of those old hand feet. Oh, but the back heel was so beautiful. It was a shame he couldn't score from that. And it's going to be half-time here at Guimarães. And, oh my God, how many shots did we have in that first half? That was crazy. Let's take a look. I very rarely check at half-time. 4 shots on target. And, hit the post twice. Ridiculous. 85 minutes. I can't believe this. This is awful. Ridiculous. Really great take from the centre forward. Now Toze. Just can't get it back off him. They're going to score, aren't they? Hurtado now. Lovely ball into the striker. He'll take it under his control. No! I just do not believe it. This is just something else. I mean, not only did we fail to score when we should have scored 3 or 4 in the first half, not just Gabi but the whole side, but then with minutes left to go, a completely unnecessary own goal. It's just... Honestly, I've seen tragic comedies in my time, but this takes the biscuit. And now, just to rub it in, Gabi's going to be taken off for the last few minutes. Yep. We won't even get to have maybe that last chance on goal. And the great run we were on, well, that comes to a dramatic end here. And it's a horrible, disgraceful loss for Benfica against Guimarães. Shouldn't be giving away own goals like that in any situation, let alone a really important league game. I mean, we had so many chances and they were all Gabi's. It's 6s for everyone. The keeper gets a 7, and rightly so. Kept us out the whole game, but some of those chances in the first half. I mean, I'm at my wit's end with Benfica at the moment. It's hilarious to the point of really crying actual tears of sadness. Oh dear, and that's us into 5th. Still 3 points behind Setterball, but that allows Guimaraes to sneak back onto the same points as us. So it's going to be interesting to see whether we start against Chavez today. We've been putting in the performances. And we are in the starting lineup. Interesting. Have we broken back in? I mean, we played well. You've got to see that there are goals available for Gabi. He's on 5 now. Third highest scorer in the Liga NOS. Oh, well, that was a fun episode. I have to say that was exciting. We are through to the Champions League knockout stages with a game still left to play against AC Milan. But we're now down to 5th in the Liga NOS. It's just not good enough. Simply not good enough. But at least maybe seems that Rui Vitoria is starting to see the light re-Gabi. Give him some chances, give him some game time. Because I feel like he will keep getting goals. It's looking deadly at the moment. Which is a big improvement over the last episode anyway. Gabi-lol is back. Sort of. Except for the last game. I'll see you in a bit.